The encounter with Creed the Ironclad and Kayth's abrupt departure left our party broken, battered, and bruised, and the forest air echoed with hurt, anger, and fear. The tension and emotion of the evening bled into our heroes' subconscious minds and brought them terrible dreams. Dreams swirled with regret and self-doubt, but also newfound friendship and hope. Kayth, so moved by his nightmarish revelation, sprinted at the top of his speed back to where his friends were waiting. Back at camp, the raging emotions of the night before were still affecting our heroes. During her morning stretch routine, RaRa was accosted by vicious flashbacks of her unhappy childhood. Luckily, Fizzi and Moss were there to offer her peace and companionship while she fought back the aches of old wounds. With Kayth's reappearance, the hard words of the previous night were forgotten, as our heroes chose forgiveness and friendship over grudges, and several new abilities came to light. For Kayth, blades made of psionic energy and a telepathic connection to RaRa and Moss. For Moss, scar-like tattoos depicting wolves, bears, and birds stretched from elbow to wrist, and with them came the ability to speak to animals. When they arrived back in Tapas, they were met by Tempest Fair preparations in full swing. The Grand Plaza was packed with performers, lanterns shimmered in the evening light, and the decorations were awe-inspiring. With Dagon safe in Brother Alaric's care, and only one day left until the Tempest Fair celebrations, what adventures will our intrepid heroes embark on next? Find out tonight on Coralthea. Intro. Anyway,
you guys remember when we had an intro?
You guys remember when Joey froze in that position?
Oh, he's frozen for you? He's not frozen for us.
Oh.
See, it's the same thing that happened the other night.
He's back.
Nice. So, let me go ahead
and muted.
Muted.
Nice. Let me go ahead and get some
Can't hear you.
Music.
Sorry, it was loud here. I'm back.
All right. Let's go ahead and pick up where we last left off. Fizzi and Kayth had come back from the barracks after turning in your roving undead quest. They were paid, and they were paid by Captain Helm, who also was very, very thankful and gave you guys a little bit extra of a payment than what was posted on the quest itself.
You could have given more, though.
God, greedy
They
fucks.
returned, so Kayth and Fizzi returned to where the quest board was, which is outside of the temple, which is where RaRa, Moss, and Dagon were. After a deep, emotional conversation with Brother Alaric, you were able to convince him to harbor Dagon and keep him safe while you guys tried to figure out what is going on with him. So RaRa and Moss left the temple, and at the same time were met by Kayth and Fizzi as they returned to Little Muley and your cart. You guys spoke a little bit about what happened at the barracks and what happened in the temple. You then took a look at the quest board and saw the new quest that was available. And before you guys went back to the Sailor's Rest, you were once again met by Creed the Ironclad, who came with no qualms, only wanted to return what was left over from what your payment was, because the Salt Blades do not take more than the debt that is owed. So he returned money back value of the gems that you gave him, and then he was on his way. As he walks away, that is where we will pick up tonight's session of Coralthea. So please, tell me what is going on with you.
I'll turn and like walk over and lean on the bounty board.
I could have took him. We all know that, right?
I think we had it.
See?
Maybe.
We could have done it. He attacked us when we had just got done fighting.
We did.
And plus, now you have your tattoos.
Yeah. If he was an animal, I'd be able to speak with him.
I think you can do probably more than just speak with animals.
Not yet.
You're pretty capable. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
RaRa, are you okay?
Yeah, I just need a minute.
Hey, RaRa, you know, that thing I was sketching out, that, would that help alleviate some of this? If I built him?
Sorry.
You see Sable climb up on RaRa's back and with his little tiny paws trying to rub her shoulders.
I'm good. I just wanna let's just get back to Sally's rest.
And is that what we do? All right. You all will pick up your things and lead little Muley back to the Sailor's Rest. After your hard-fought adventure for the last 3 days in the woods, you finally make it back to the tavern. And while some of you might be hoping for a quiet little, night in to maybe rest and lick your wounds or just get a little bit more calm, unfortunately that will not be happening tonight. As when you approach the Sailor's Rest, you will see that the tavern is hopping, as there is quite the celebration inside going on. Please find what I want. As you get little Muley in his stable area with the cart, you open up the doors to the Sailor's Rest, and you notice that there is quite a crowd here, as the walls are lined with people. There is music being played on the stage and people getting a little rowdy. There's drinks being had, being spilled. You can smell new food being cooked. It's just so much more on the senses as you walk in. You'll see Marin behind the bar along with 2 other bartenders, because the bar is that full, as they are going from person to person, handing out drinks, taking money, and it is quite chaotic. However, Marin, the very perceptive man that he is, still notices when the door opens. He picks his head up, takes a look, and you will see a genuine look of happiness cross his face as he sees you guys return to the Sailor's Rest after not being here for a couple of nights. He will give you a nod and continue on with what he was doing.
All right, RaRa. Hello, Marin.
There it is.
There it is.
Give me a performance check to see how loud that is over the roaring of the celebration currently going on.
Oh no. Oh, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say it's good enough. You'll yell out your regular cry as you come into the tavern. Marin will pick up his head again, wave over at you guys, and look at you, RaRa, and then we'll continue to serve. He looks, quite busy.
I'm gonna wiggle my way through the crowd up to the bar.
All right, you'll do that. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to bed.
What time is it?
You don't sleep.
just after sunset. So
A little more after sunset, but yes, it's because you guys had the conversations.
Right.
Creed met you after the sun fell. I'd probably say it's like 7, 8-ish. Maybe more like 7.
Are there any empty tables?
It's very hard to find one. It's quite busy in here. Give me a perception check. Let's see if you can spot a table.
17.
Moss, you sort of start looking around, and you don't see any tables. But just as you're about to be like, "There's no tables, guys," you see a group of people leaving a table.
I go and take that table. Like, before they're even up, I'm sitting at it.
Like you're sitting with them. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
They're like, well, like there's a guy who like stands up and like gets out of his spot, turns around and be like, "All right, guys," and where he was sitting is where you're sitting.
I'm sitting and I'm like, bye, see ya, have a good night.
You see him look down at you, look back at the group.
I'll go sit down.
Have a
next
good
to
night.
Moss.
And the group will walk away, and then Kayth, you'll meander your way over. Oh, I thought you were going to bed.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Found a table.
Okay.
Fizzi's following RaRa to the bar.
Oh, all right. You know, it actually might be easier if Fizzi's in front of you to get through the crowd, RaRa.
He sort of parts the sea, the Red Sea.
Yeah, exactly. So, Fizzi, we're going to put you in front to make it to the bar.
Heard that.
People are like, "What the fuck? Something just touched my leg."
Yeah. You can choose to either make an athletics or acrobatics check, and you have it with advantage. The anticipation.
Picking bugs right now.
It's picking them boogie.
Yeah, I will be muted probably the majority of the night tonight. I am dealing with an upper respiratory infection.
Aww.
Yeah. You said
I can't wait to catch it tomorrow,
Yeah,
David.
you're next.
Oh, great.
Right? Like, I wanted Zach to take my shift, and because he expressed interest, and then he was like, "Oh, yeah, no thanks."
You have advantage. It's not great, but it's just a crowd of drunk people, so it's not too tough. There's nothing that's making everybody upset. Everyone's happy. So it won't be as quick as you want, but Fizzi's still very sturdy as, like, getting in between people, and people are like, "Whoa, what the? Whoa, shit."
Excuse us, can't you see my friends trying to get through?
But you guys will eventually make your way up to the bar, and 2 seats will actually open up. So both of you can sit right at the benches there at the bar.
Well,
And,
we're gonna go to the table eventually, but we need to order.
Right, so you're there in your spot, so you can wait. You'll notice that there is Marin and 2 other bartenders. The other bartenders, one of them is a merfolk. They have their hair looks kind of like seaweed, comes down a little bit, and then the other one is a gnome, who is a little tall for being a gnome, actually. But they are both running behind Marin, grabbing stuff for drinks, mixers, handing him stuff, handing out food, all types of things. But Marin will notice you guys and will serve the customer that he is with at the moment. Then he will come down over to you. He's got a rag. He'll flip it up on his shoulder. Oh, hey, guys. It's great to see you.
You're absolutely thriving, Marin. It's good to see you too.
Great to see you.
We're doing all right tonight. I mean, we do have the Tempest Fair and just another day or so. I mean, it's getting quite exciting here. But you guys have been gone for, almost 3 days now? What have you been up
It's been
to?
horrible. I had to sleep in a tree.
Sleep in a tree.
Got my ribs broken. There's a whole lot of emotional baggage that I'm not going to discuss at the bar. It was bad.
Looks at you,
Yeah,
Fizzi. Looks back at RaRa. It sounds like you guys could use a drink then.
Yeah, Moss said you might have like a melon alcohol drink.
Turns around. Turns back around. I actually do have something. It's actually been imported specifically for the fair, but technically not supposed to give it to you till it starts, but looks around. I'll get you a glass.
You're the best.
And
Probably should have some food too. Do you have anything cooking?
We do have a bunch cooking right now. Let me go ahead and get you that glass, and I'll come back with what foods we have available. All right. And Fizzi, what about you?
Just a pint of ale, please.
Can I get 2 of the alcohol drinks?
He's
So
like
the
turning
melon
around,
drink?
turns back around. Yes.
Oh,
And then we need a
wine.
or a cider.
He's like, okay.
I communicate in RaRa's mind. Can you get me a dry cider?
A dry cider.
Oh yeah, you
I
got
think.
that.
I guess.
I
that
thought he
happens.
turned that off.
Casted it again, I guess. All right, he will go and grab all of your guys' drinks, which is a lot. You'll actually see that. So he goes and gets stuff. He turns around and he has 2 glasses of the new melon alcoholic drink. Puts it down in front of you. You'll notice that the merfolk girl comes and she has the bottle of wine. Puts that down. Then you will see that the gnome carries over the pint of ale and the cider. Puts both of those down in front of you. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different drink options here.
And we're gonna be at the table over there, Marin. If you just want to like get the food over there when it's ready.
Yeah, I can do that. Do you know what you want? Like I said, I have a couple of options for food. Currently tonight we have a harbor stew, sailor's platter, and the tide's catch.
The stew.
I will tell you, the
Right,
tide's
Fizzi?
catch is technically special, as there's stuff being brought in from all over the world right now for the Tempest Fair. I do.
Is that
believe-
like a table serving or is it individual?
It's an individual. It's like the daily kind of special, but it's specifically special because of the Tempest Fair, which actually the tide's catch tonight is turns around. A variety of different variety of different species of octopus, if you're interested.
Oh, that seems like a lot. Maybe just the stew. I think we've had a rough trip. And then, can I just get like a cheese platter?
Sure, yeah. I actually do have some leftover lobster, if you're interested.
Sure. I'm not, but these guys might be.
All right.
Lobster's meat, right?
Yes, lobster is meat. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that coming up at dinner parties a couple of times. Yeah, not for me, but I'll do like a cheese and bread platter, and then if you want to bring stuff over for everybody else.
All right, I can do that.
All right, Fizzi, let's take these drinks over.
All right, you do that. You guys will carry your drinks. You'll head over to your table. Eventually, some food will arrive. But
sit
you guys
down.
watch as RaRa and Fizzi sit down with all of these drinks available.
Moss.
Yeah?
Look, they had a melon drink. I'll slide one over to her.
Oh, not for me, thanks, but that'll be great for you.
I thought we would drink one together and try it for the first time.
Oh. You'll drink it if I don't like it, right?
Yeah, I'll finish it. I drink alcohol drinks all the time.
Moss is gonna pick it up and dip her tongue into it.
Have you never drinking alcohol?
No, and I don't like it.
Oh,
You should. I take a sip of it. What is it, DM? Is it spicy? Is it sweet? Is it hot? Is it alcohol toxic?
So it's very much like
Sour.
drinking. So this one in particular is very much like drinking a very alcoholic mango flavor, but it also goes down kind of like a peach. So it's got a little bit of mango and peach together.
Those aren't melons.
That's what it tastes like. I didn't say it wasn't a melon. I said that's what it tastes like.
So it starts off sour and then gets sweet.
Sure.
All right, Moss, hold on. Don't push it away yet.
Okay.
It's not bad. You just have to give it a second. It starts off really sour, really tart, but then like it gets sweet when you have it in your mouth for a minute. It's not bad.
It tastes bad.
Did Moss only put her tongue in, or did she actually take
Yeah.
a sip? Only
No.
put your tongue in, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Sable sort of sneak up behind the drink, look up at you, look back down at the drink.
At
He's
your
gonna-
own risk, I can't imagine you're gonna like it any more than I did.
He holds the top of the cup, puts one paw in, and goes, like, picks it up, and, and he goes,
Yeah,
He gets like a-
It's
Sable-
nasty.
Rara puts her
Sa-
finger to Sable's mouth until he swallows.
yeah, Sable's got like a, ooh, and then he gulp, and then he's like, "Mm." One eye open, then the other eye open, goes back and forth. Mm.
Well, you're not gonna
Hey,
have any more.
You got it. You got to at least do a swallow, Moss. Come on, cheers to me at least once.
Cheers, you.
Mm-hmm. To an
Oh.
adventure completed and a person help.
Okay,
I'll cheers to that, and I'll pour
Aye.
I'll cheers.
cider up.
I'll take one sip.
Okay.
And I'll put it right in front of RaRa. I don't like it.
Do you just do you like just water, or do
Yeah.
you like, you don't like juice or milk? Or strictly
No.
only water?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll
Milk
get
is
you.
fine.
We'll get you a water when they bring the food over.
Speaking of food, you'll see Marin come over with 2 serving trays. He'll come over to the table. Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hello, Marin.
Hello, RaRa. And
Hi,
he'll
Marin.
put-
Did you miss us?
I did very much miss you. As he puts down the serving trays, you'll see him put out the foods, and he'll hold the serving trays. I very much missed you. I was very concerned of where you went. I didn't know where you had gone, but I assumed you were on some sort of adventure. But I was definitely sure you'd more than likely make it back. Especially because we have a fair going on, and I know RaRa's gonna want to show off.
I'm so excited. I got so much work to do tomorrow.
I'm
work.
sure you do.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get ready. I'm putting a show on
Where?
at the Grand Plaza. Did you see everybody?
I saw. Never mind.
There's a big stage set up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, RaRa told me to just bring you over some food. I have brought over a small, sorry, not small, a pot of harbor stew, which is made with carrots and celery. There is also some fine wolf's meat in there. I also brought you over a steaming plate of lemon cob, along with some side of greenery and salads. And I also gave you guys 2 lobster tails. I had some left over from yesterday's catch. Didn't want it to go to waste. But I hope you enjoy.
Can Moss get a water?
Also, could we? I don't think we want the bottle of wine.
Sure, I'll put it back.
I just ordered a glass for Kayth.
Okay. Picks
But-
up
but
the
then-
wine. He's like, I'll come back with some water as well.
We didn't
Hey.
open it, so it should still be good.
He reaches over the bar, hands over the wine, and then asks for a pitcher of water and a glass. Brings over you guys a pitcher of water and a glass. If you guys need anything else, just let me know, okay?
Thank
And
you.
Marin, of course. Marin will make his
Thank you.
way back to behind the bar.
Did he bring the cheese platter over? The cheese and bread?
Yes, that was a part of the stuff as well.
Okay.
You guys now have some food in front of you.
We eat.
We eat real food.
We
Yeah.
fucking clear this table, dude.
Yeah.
After probably about an hour or so, conversating, drinking, eating up literally every bite possible on this table, you guys will finish it and lick every plate clean. As the night goes on, you'll notice that there are tons of people who come in and out. You'll notice a lot of different like sailors and
How's the performances?
performances are pretty good. Actually, you'll notice that there is currently a troupe that seems to be up on stage right now that has been playing kind of all night. Other than when you guys got here, there's a couple different performances, but ever since you guys started eating, there's been a troupe that's just been up there for the rest of the night. They call themselves the Tempest Minstrels.
RaRa slams the half of what's left of Moss's alcohol drink.
Oh.
And then she'll stand up and she'll just sort of walk over and start dancing.
Okay. You walk over.
Not doing anything special, just sort of,
Yeah,
basic.
doing a little shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're over there. You start doing a little bit of some dancing. You'll notice that like soldiers come in. Like I said, there's sailors. There's a couple of what looks like top officials, maybe some captains, all types of different stuff and people as they come in and out. But RaRa, you'll head over and start listening to the music and do a little bit of slow dancing and just sort of groove into the vibe.
If anybody else is sort of standing on the dance floor, she's sort of going to invade their private space, personal space.
Okay. Moss, Fizzi, and Kayth. You guys are at the table. You watch as RaRa goes off to the dance floor and starts doing a little bit of some grooving. What are the three of you doing? As it has gotten a little bit later, it's probably like 9-ish now. What are the three of you like to do?
Fizzi's going to pay for his portion of the meal and drinks, and then probably head up to bed. He's got a big day ahead tomorrow.
Okay. So Fizzi will finish up his food, and will head upstairs to bed. Moss and Kayth, you guys are now alone at the table.
Well, I don't want to do that. And I point to RaRa dancing around in the crowd and just sit there.
Me either. Moss,
Yeah?
I'm sorry that I made you think that I didn't think you were capable. I feel like I made you feel like you were worthless, and that was not my intention. And I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to, explain what I was thinking. And I'm sorry.
I think that I accept your apology. And I also think that I don't know what's out there. And I am incapable of doing many things.
But you have power. I mean, you're strong, and I just think you need to learn how to focus it. That's all. And I didn't have the words for that, I guess. And I think that you're very capable of a lot of things.
I didn't think you were going to come back,
I didn't think I was going to come back.
Why did you?
I've been running for a long time, and recently I've been wanting to not run anymore. And look for a way to atone, or try to do good, or be a hero, or whatever. What fucking whatever. But the first thing that's made me feel like I have a purpose, or I'm on the right path of something, is you, RaRa, and Mr. Fizzbang. Where are you? Are you here? Yeah, he's here.
No,
Fizzi
he
went
went to bed.
No,
He
he went to bed.
Mhm.
Too many ciders.
He's short. It's easy to look over him.
I mean, I have powers that suddenly apparated after 250 years of life, and that's been from a week together, a couple weeks. There's something here that's more than just I don't know. But I didn't want to give up on something again and run away.
I think that the cool thing about being here is we all have a clean slate. None of us have any expectations of you. None of us hold any bad feelings about your past. We don't know your past. You don't know my past. And I think that's beautiful. And I know you think you have to protect us, but we're a group now. We're supposed to protect each other. It's not all up to you. Have you been to many of these parties?
Parties? Not since my late hundreds.
Wow. You are so old.
I'm more accustomed to books and I don't know.
RaRa
Jumping
falls.
from building to building in the middle of the night.
RaRa falls over Kayth into her chair. Almost tips over, catches herself at the table.
Oh,
Wow, this is awesome! I can't wait for this festival to start. This is going to be great. Must, you should have one of the melon drinks. They're really good, actually. After you drink them, they get sweet.
are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm much
Oh.
better than I was earlier.
That's good, I guess.
I hope we don't see that guy again, but otherwise, I'm great.
Have you been to many of these parties, RaRa?
I go to parties all the time. Like, my whole life was parties growing up. Like, I had to perform for my mom. She would have these big socialite dinner parties at our house. I'd have to come out and show everything that I'd learned at the dance school. It was a big deal.
Do you like them?
I like when I'm not, like, supposed to do anything in particular. Like, this is just, I'm just unwinding right now.
It's kind of loud.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it sort of, like, keeps the bad thoughts at bay if you just let it come in.
Do we want to go back up to a room and...
Wait. Do you have that? Do you have your sketchbook, Kayth?
Aye.
Can I see that picture you were showing Muley? Of the Furburger?
The Furbolg.
Yeah, the one that you showed Muley. The Furblog.
Yeah. And I'll pull open the sketchbook, and it's pretty decent early on in the sketchbook. And the sketchbook's pretty thick. And it turns the page to like a younger looking Furbolg. Probably around teenager age.
RaRa like leans in and looks at it. Do you know this person? Who is this? Did you know him? Or were they just like somebody in passing?
That
They're like
is,
a friend.
that's a sketch from one of the vaults that I was investigating when I was doing that sort of thing.
Did you notice? Was this the only guy like this, or was there other for blogs?
There's a whole race.
I've never seen one before. Where are they?
They're
Are they like in the south, like where like the elves are from, or?
hunted to near extinction by the kingdom, you know,
What?
the Elven Kingdom during the war.
Why the elves hunted? What?
It's sort of why I left abandoned.
So there were more people like this.
I don't know if there's people like this anymore, but by Muley, there is still some out there, which makes me happy. I think.
Yeah, well, Muley also believes in a druid who came out of a tree.
That's the Furbolg.
Why the elves want?
That sounds like a fairy tale to me.
Wait. What do they do? Why the elves want to hunt them down? Did you do that?
No, I didn't do that.
Why did they do it then? What was it? Why? Did they do something bad?
I don't know if I want to talk about this right now, RaRa.
Were any of them like me, Kayth?
No, they wanted to use the Furbolgs. Furbolgs are... My people know that Furbolgs are a deeply magical race, and through the use of... And Kayth will sort of go pale. Artifacts and histories found, they were able to use them.
Use them for what?
A lot of things.
Where are they now?
Dead, mostly. I worked as a... I worked as part of a special squad that would go into and research lost races and civilizations and find secrets and give them into the military so that they could use the artifacts. Unknowingly, I handed them the means to wipe out I need to go, and Kayth is gonna walk from the table and go.
Kayth will, very visibly distraught, get up from the table and head upstairs, leaving you, RaRa, and Moss at the table with more questions than answers.
Do you think he's mad at us?
I don't know.
Should I make a wisdom save, DM?
Sounds like he did. Might have been.
Hold your horses, we'll get there.
I didn't mean to make him upset. I was just curious. Like, what if those people were like me? What if there's more bad people somewhere and I'm not cursed? You said maybe I wasn't cursed.
I don't think you're cursed either.
And the you know, that seemed like it might be something that was kind of like me.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. You know, I was just curious.
I think it's okay.
Maybe we should go to bed. I got a lot to do in the morning. I still have to go through my whole thing.
Okay. So, do you think we're still in danger from the salt blades?
I don't know. The Creed guy said everything was settled. Do you want me to sleep in my own room? Is that what you're saying?
No. But you should probably stop paying for yours if you're not gonna.
It's a decoy room. Mary, did you rent my room to someone else?
He's very busy and cannot hear you at the moment.
I'm sure he just rented it to someone else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, decoy room is good. Kayth would be really proud of that. All right, let's go.
Okay. Damn, we go to bed. I go through my whole nighttime routine before going to bed, which is mostly just, conditioning and masks and fancy pajamas, which I haven't gotten to wear in a couple of days. And you know what? I'm happy to be in them.
Moss is asleep in her clothes on the bed. Out.
No guided meditation?
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
Fell asleep on the bed.
Whoa.
RaRa comes out of the bathroom after doing all her prep and just sees Moss full asleep, and she'll pull the blankets over her and just give her a little pat on the shoulder and smile and go to bed.
Two of you will plop down and head to bed. Kayth, you will return to your room where Fizzi is.
Going over the final sketches in his notebook.
Oh, he's not asleep yet. He's still sketching in his notebook. You'll see Kayth come in, and he looks very pale, very distraught as he comes in and begins to ready himself for bed. But you will see him come in, and Kayth, you'll see Fizzi working on something.
Hey, Kayth. You look pale. Everything all right?
No. Not really.
What's wrong? Something happened downstairs?
I killed them.
RaRa and Boss?
No. Never mind. I don't.
But you mean the salt blades?
No, the Furbolg. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Was that way back when?
I did research on civilizations and found artifacts and gave them back. That was my job. I didn't know what I was giving them until it was too late.
What were they like? First or something?
No, they used them to. They used the parts of them to. I don't know at all, but they hunted them for use in some kind of weapon. And Kayth starts to cry a little bit, and he's just gonna wrap himself in his cloak and sit down.
Fizzi's gonna put his sketchbook down, and he's just gonna walk over and give Kayth a hug. Hey, it's alright, man. You said you didn't know what you were doing.
But I could have done something, Fizzi. Once I did know. I ran. I could have done what they did, what I could have told the other side, I could have done something. But instead I just ran.
I mean, you were younger. We all ran when we were younger.
I was like 150.
Oh. Still like 15?
I was younger than that.
We've all done things we're not proud of. We've all done things we wish we did different. You'll get the opportunity to make it right.
These people that I ran from, they could still be out there. It wasn't just the regular military I was working with. There was more.
It's all right, Kayth.
There was vampires that were funding it all.
Wow.
A man named Nasir Rosso. And I just wasn't strong enough.
Well, that was then. This is now. Say he's still out. Well, would he still be out there? No. Out of game. No, correct? Okay, wasn't sure if that, because he said he was a vampire. And we're assuming that they're all dead. You know, and even if somehow he did end up living through the restoration, you'll make it right this time. I have faith in you, Kayth. I know you do the right thing. And you know what? You got friends to help you this time, too.
I think I need to go into a catatonic state for the next 4 hours.
You do that. I got a little bit more sketching to do. Try to have a good night, Kayth. See you in the morning. And as Fizzi gets up, he'll just kind of pat him on the back and walk away. Back over to where he was sitting, and he'll pick up his sketchbook and iron out the fine details.
All right. Kayth, as you settle in for your trance, please, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oof.
A 3.
RaRa
Is
really dredging
not-
up those bad memories.
A 3 is not going to save, unfortunately. So, all of you will eventually drift into sleep or trance.
I'm so happy to be back in my bed.
Um, much excitement for the next days to come, except one of you goes to bed with nothing but horrible thoughts on the mind. We return to the nightmare music of Kayth that I've had to play multiple
We don't
times.
have any lines to read this time.
You don't. You don't.
You killed them all.
Kayth,
They're dead because of you.
Kayth,
You did nothing to stop them.
Kayth. As you drift off into your trance, a dream will begin. And it begins in shadow, but not silence. The forest hums faintly, a melody of life. Rustling leaves, distant bird calls, and the soft murmur of a stream. You're in a glade. The moonlight spilling through the canopy in fractured beams. The air feels heavy, like something unseen presses against your chest. You know this place. You've been here before. Suddenly, laughter echoes through the trees. It's not cruel, just light-hearted giggles of children at play. You see them now, peeking from behind tree trunks, their wide, innocent eyes glowing faintly in the moonlight. They're laughing at you, though as if you're a jester in a cruel play you don't remember joining. Before you can move, you hear your own voice, firm, commanding, barking orders you don't recall giving. Sweep the area! No survivors! The children's laughter twists into cries of panic. The shadows around you shift, morphing into the silhouettes of elves in polished armor. They march into the glade, weapons gleaming as the moonlight strikes them. The furblogs scatter, their small and large forms darting among the trees. But there's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. One by one, the elves cut them down. You try to scream, you tell them to stop, but no sound leaves your throat. You're frozen, forced to watch as the soil turns dark with blood. The cries of the furbogs blending with the rhythmic pounding of your heartbeat. And then, you see him. An elder, standing still amidst the chaos. His eyes meet yours, sorrowful and knowing. His lips move, but the words that come out aren't his own. They're yours. This is for the good of the Empire. The elder crumbles to the ground and the scene shifts. The glade is gone, replaced by a lifeless plain, a mountain of bodies. Furbogs. All of them rise in the distance. The sky is dull and gray, heavy with ash. The scent of death clings to the air. You stumble forward, unable to stop yourself. Your legs carry you to the base of the mound, where a single figure stands. Nacieroso. His face is smug. His posture is triumphant. Your work, Kayth, he says, gesturing to the mountain. Efficient, thorough, beautiful, isn't it? You shake your head, denying his words, but when you look down, your hands are slick with blood. It drips from your fingers, pooling at your feet. You know, Nasir says, his voice soft but cutting. You knew what you were doing, and you let it happen. You even helped. He steps aside, and the mound shifts, revealing the faces of those you failed to protect. Their eyes are open, accusing, their mouths whispering your name. Kayth, Kayth, Kayth. You then wake with a startle, the whispers still echoing in your ears. The air around you is suffocating, and the weight of their gazes linger as you awaken in your room. Alone, actually. As I do believe Fizzi woke up quite early this morning. Yes?
I transfer 4 hours.
You transfer 4 hours.
Disney slept for 4 hours.
So again, you can trance for a minimum of 4 hours, but this dream nightmare kept you in a trance much longer. But Kayth, you awake in your room, and you are alone, as it seems Fizzi has woken up early and left.
I'll open my sketchbook.
I would have left Kayth a note. Left early to work on a project.
Okay.
I'll open up my sketchbook and my notes back to like early on in my passages like near where I was investigating the Furbolg races and stuff like that. And I'll look through my notes, and I won't fail them again. And I'll leave a bookmark over to the section where my past research of Furbolgs and the race is, and I'll close my notebook and put it back in my satchel.
Okay.
And I'll make my way downstairs.
Okay. RaRa and Moss, the two of you will wake up in your room as usual. RaRa, you wake up early and start your stretches. Moss, you wake up and see RaRa doing her stretches.
She's going a little fast today to try to get through stuff quick.
You notice that RaRa's actually at the end of her routine when you wake up.
You started without me, and now I can't. I don't know where we are. I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna go get ready for the day.
Sable knows them if you really want to go through them. I've got a lot to do today, so I just need to get through things. Just let Kayth know I'm going to be out shopping. I'll meet up with you guys before midday meal, and we can go talk to the guy about the bounty, okay?
Guy about the body? Wait, what?
The bounty.
Bounty.
Mitros Alden.
You're going shopping alone?
Yeah, I just need to run out and take care of a few things. It's okay. I'm good.
Okay. Bye.
Do you need me to pick anything up for you? Is that why you're...
No.
Okay. Well, I'll see you by midday, okay?
Okay.
We'll just meet back here at midday, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
RaRa will dart out the door. So Fizzi and RaRa were probably the earliest wakers this morning. But Fizzi probably got up a little earlier. Got up at the same time as RaRa, but didn't need to do stretches, so he was out of the tavern before anyone else. So we'll start with that. Fizzi, you have left the Sailor's Rest in search of something. What are we looking for today? As it is-
we are.
Sorry, it is very early in the morning. You know, the morning fog is still rising off of the waters, and you're headed out.
I am headed out to find a smith shop to pretty much rent a forge.
All right. Well, a great option for you to start, and actually might be all you need is to head to the Hammer and Anvil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Easy enough then. All right. Go ahead and show this to you. So the Hammer and Anvil. Fizzi, you will make your way across Tapas in the morning and head towards the Hammer and Anvil. You will eventually arrive. Let me go ahead and bring us there. So this is our first time going here. Let me go ahead and get us on here. There we go. So, Fizzi, first thing you'll notice as you are going across, because you'll have to go past like the docks and stuff to the Hammer and Anvil, you're going to notice that along the docks, on like all the posts, there's a bunch of like blue ribbons tied to like all the posts scattered across. It's just something you notice. It's not usually there, but you notice it as you're making your way towards the Hammer and Anvil. You'll notice that there is tons of stalls that are beginning to open up. Tons of the lanterns that are being made, hung up on different buildings, all differently designed. But you will eventually make it to the Hammer and Anvil. As you do, you will hear the furnace, the smelter of the Hammer and Anvil begin to start up. And you can sort of, when you hear it, it's kind of like a sound of home. You kind of, it warms your heart a little bit. And you'll head for the door, and it will open up before you even get to it. As it opens up, you will see a... Let's see, who do you see? You see a little... Yes, there we go. You will see a little half-orc girl open up the door. As she does, she'll...
Oh, sorry about that. Hello. Welcome to the Hammer and Anvil.
And,
Hello there.
She'll open the door for you.
Please come inside.
I like
thanks.
that she's looking up to Fizzi.
Yeah, she's very small for a half-orc, actually, too.
Huh.
And but she is shorter than you as you walk in. As you walk in, you will see this scene before you, as there is a dwarven man who is starting up the flames here and getting it going with another younger, a little older than the girl you just met, but a little younger boy who is currently helping that person light the flames. There is also a very tall, muscular half-orc woman who is with another older half-orc boy as well, as they're preparing stuff behind a table. But the two of them see you come in. Hello, how are you today? As the kid says, and you'll see the woman sort of like hit him on the shoulder and be like, "Good job."
Oh, fine, thank you.
And you'll hear the woman speak out. How can we help you today? Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Well, I'm gonna just pull out the sketch of my the buddy I want to make.
Okay.
I was hoping to be able to run a forge and maybe buy some parts off here to make this guy.
She takes the plans and looks it over. Goes through a couple pages. Wow. Honey, come look at this. And you'll see the dwarf man over at the furnace. He'll look over. What is it? Just come take a look. And the dwarven man will come over to the lady, and he'll start taking a look. Hi, how you doing? He'll wave at you.
Oh,
And
great, thank you.
he'll start looking at what you got. Wow. Good lord, this is almost reminiscent of old times. What are you trying to make here?
I'm trying to make a friend. A friend to help my friends.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you need from us? And she'll look at him. He's looking for a place that he can work and rent a smelter and smith's tools.
Yeah, I would have used my own, but I'm a little north from home.
Looks over at you. So you need a workshop then?
Please.
All right, well, the place is big enough. We do have rental workshops that you can use. Obviously it'll cost you some. Very intrigued, and this looks pretty amazing. Obviously, we can help you if you need anything or if you need materials. We also have a scrap yard full of anything that you can take. It's all free of charge because it's scrap. But of course, if you're needing anything more than that, you'll have to pay for it. But, either way, yeah, we can definitely accommodate something like that. And he'll roll it up and hand it back to you. By the way, my name is Thorin Steelhammer. I'm the owner of, the old hammer and anvil here. And you'll see her sort of, like, hit him on the back of the head. Co-owner. Sorry for
Pleasure to meet you.
Sorry for my husband. My name is Gralasha. And these are our children. And as you look to the other, like, older halfling boy, the younger halfling boy, and then the little girl that let you... Or, no, not halfling. Half-orc, and half-orc little girl that helped you in. And what's your name?
Name's Fizziwick Fizzbang. Pleasure to meet you.
You see her be like, oh. And then you'll see Thorin, who's like... He turns around, you see him just... sort of stop. Turn around. What did you say your name was?
Fizziwick Fizzbang? You can call me Fizzi if you like.
Okay. Fizzbang, is that in any relation to the Fizzbangs of Cerberus?
It is. Those are my parents. Like I said, a little north to use my own forge.
Your parents?
Then my brothers.
Wow, I didn't realize.
You've heard of me? Have you heard about the Earthshaker cannon?
The Earthshaker cannon? I mean, of course I've heard of the Earthshaker cannon. I knew that was made by a Fizzbang. You're saying you made that? No.
I'll go back to my book and I'll show him the original sketches from it.
The original sketches? Oh my god! What? Oh my forgotten gods! Oh my gosh!
Pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Kids, look! Honey, this man is a great inventor. Wow.
His wife is like, yeah.
If you're willing to make the trade, I'd give you the workshop for free if you let me have your original sketches.
How much would it cost to not?
By the look on this guy's face and how you know that original.
I'm just curious.
Yes, and that like the original sketches of like what your parents have done have sold for a lot. Your sketch might be worth more than the rental of the workshop.
Probably buy the whole fucking foundry.
Maybe not quite, because his name isn't quite that big. It's big in circles, and for this guy's circle, it's big.
Also, isn't that original sketch like under an NDA or something with like the military?
That's possible.
I mean, you know what? Yeah. Would you like them? Why not? Why don't you pick your favorite?
Okay. He like looks through them. He's like very gingerly touching them. Oh, This one. I'll take this one. It's very beautiful. I love the original design you have here.
Touch his face.
He's stroking his beard. He's like, I love how it almost doesn't look much like the Earthshaker cannon, but it has the original sort of base, and it's the
materials for your things.
Beginning of your creativity. I would love this one if you so much would, please.
I'll take it out. I'll hand it to him.
You're not gonna sign it?
It's already signed, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll gingerly carry it over to his wife. Please, Grasha, can you put this away somewhere safe? Okay, and she'll take it. Honey, please, be careful with it. She's like, okay, and she's like,
family heirloom now.
Puts it in a drawer. All right, I'll show you to your workshop, Mr. Fizzbang.
Please call me Fizzi.
Yes, Mr. Fizzi, of course.
No,
And,
just Fizzi's fine.
Oh, first name basis, of course. Fizzi. And he'll bring you to a very large, like, private workshop room. He'll open up the door for you. You have as much time as you need. Just, come out if you have any questions, knock. And like I said, there's a scrap heap just outside over here. He shows you the door. Anything in there is completely free. And if you need any other materials, I'm sure I can get you whatever you need. Potentially free of charge. Just let me know.
Absolutely.
Yes. If you need anything, if Fizzi, yes. And he'll close the door, and you are now left alone in this big, wonderful workshop. As you start to feel at home and feel sort of the lines of creativity in the room as stuff just starts to connect in your head.
Fizzi's gonna do a little and bring his goggles down and just smile and go to work.
Do you snap them? You're like, ta. Yeah. All right, Fizzi gets to work. Fizzi, it's gonna be a while, but we'll get back to you. But you are going to be hard at work on this project. So let's go ahead and return back in time a little bit to RaRa, who is leaving the Sailor's Rest early this morning.
Hi, Marin.
You'll see Marin is wiping down, like, just a mess of, like, alcohol that's spilt all over the bar. Like, he's cleaning things up. Good morning, RaRa. He's wiping stuff down.
Almost out the door before he can finish.
He actually is. Right before you go out the door, he says, RaRa! And either you come back or you leave.
RaRa pokes her head back in. Yes?
Oh, I was wondering if you and your friends received any ribbons yet.
Ribbons? She'll sort of open the door and spin back up to the bar.
Yeah, ribbons. They're called fortune ribbons. I don't know if any of you have received any yet. I also was pretty sure that this is your first time ever being at the Tempest Fair, so I wanted to make sure the four of you got ribbons.
Oh. What do they do?
Well, he'll bring out 4 ribbons. What they are is, you'll see that they're very nice, like, blue ribbons. And it looks like you can, like, they look like almost like paper. So, what you would do is you take one of these ribbons and you'll write down a sort of, like, wish or prayer that you have. And after you've written
RaRa clasps her hands over Marin's hands that have the ribbons in them. And she'll, like, lean into him. Marin, are you telling me that these are magic ribbons that we can put our most intimate desires on, and whatever happens, it'll come true?
No.
Oh.
But what I am saying is that it by chance could happen. It's wishes that aren't guaranteed, but are told to the winds of Coralthea. And the idea is you
Campaign name, right there. Winds of Coralthea.
Ooh.
The
Ooh.
idea is that you write down your wish or prayer. You will tie it off to one of the posts in the harbor or the docks, and as the winds blow through Tapas, your wishes or prayers are carried out into sea and up into the air to hopefully be answered by a greater power, essentially. But it's a tradition here for the Tempest Fair, and I wanted to make sure the four of you got to be in on it.
Do you want to give the other three their ribbons personally, or should I deliver them for you, Marin?
That is, I guess, up to you. Do you want to give them their ribbons, or...
Oh, it's up to you. This one, though, and RaRa will take one from him. She sort of strokes the fabric as she's looking at him. This one is yours to me.
They're all
Hey,
to you guys. Yes, Fizzi?
Would I have gotten mine from Marin before I left, or did I not see him on the way out?
You didn't see him on the way out. It's very early
Oh.
before he got there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's better if you just give them to them so I don't have to track them down. That's
Oh, they'll be down. They'll be down for breakfast, Marin. You'll have to explain the whole thing to them.
It really feels like I would.
Because I'm going to be gone, and they might want them, before that.
All right, RaRa, I'll keep them here, and when they come down, I will give them their ribbons.
But this one from you to me.
Yes, that ribbon is from me to you. Yes.
She'll just stuff it in her top.
All right. Very
I don't trust-
spacious.
Bye, Marin!
Goodbye, RaRa. And he'll continue to wipe down the counter.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, RaRa, you will head off into Tapas, the Grand City, and head towards the Grand Plaza, where you are looking for something. RaRa,
I
you
have
could.
I have to meet up with my seamstress. That I'm sure I've had do repairs for me at this point.
Yeah, I'm
Since
sure
we've been here for a while.
you've had something. What was their name again?
Cleo,
Cleo. Right.
Genevieve.
Cleo Genevieve. Yes, yes. As you return to the Grand Plaza and look for your seamstress, Cleo Genevieve, you will find her small shop. Her small shop. You will open up the doors as she is opened up for the day. You'll walk in and see her currently working on something. There's a mannequin with like some cloth on it, and you see her just sort of...
Oh my God, Cleo, thank God you're open. I have a rush order I need to get in.
She turns around. Oh, RaRa, my dear. It's so wonderful to see you. It's been a while.
I know. I've been so busy doing adventuring things, and I
Of
just
course,
haven't had
you're a
chance.
busy adventurer. I get it. Go ahead. Come in. Come. Let's go ahead and talk about this rush order you have.
Okay, and then RaRa will lay out all of these notes on the counter that she's been taking in secret.
Cleo
like,
spreads
need-
them out.
I know that there's going to be materials in town to make this happen because of the fair. I need these done as soon as possible. Like, if I could get them tonight, that would be great.
Dearie, what you're asking for is almost impossible. It's a good thing you came to me.
I know, you're a master of pulling off the impossible.
Oh, you know me so well, RaRa. Okay, so I'm going to take these.
You
I
can
have
send
them- I have
Pierre.
them
You
in
can
my
send
mind.
Pierre out to get all the stuff that you need. I know he's great at that.
Of course, I will send Pierre. He is a good boy who will go off and do what exactly I need. Anyway, so yeah, I have everything here. I'm going to just take all of these. I have them in my mind, in my little mind palace. I'm very ready. I have them all together. Turns around, puts them on the counter behind her. And
Before she can take them both, RaRa will put her hand on the second one. She'll be like, "Can you gift wrap this one for me?" I was thinking maybe in a silver and blue because it's the Tempest Fair colors.
I suppose. Is it for somebody special?
It is. It is. I tried my best with the sizes.
Oh.
She's a little bit bigger than me, but I think it's pretty accurate from what I know.
I will make it work, dearie. I promise you.
Oh, you're fantastic.
I know I am. Takes it, puts it behind her. And now, of course, there's the matter of pay.
Not a
I'm
problem. I'm a big time adventurer now.
I have heard quite as much from you. Tallies up everything. All right. Well, you're going to be looking at about 35 gold pieces altogether.
All right, Cleo, that sounds very reasonable. Here's a 45, 5 more for the rush job, and 5 more for the gift wrapping.
Oh my gosh, you really are a big adventurer now. Of course, I'll take that. And she'll put the coin away. She'll put the coin away, turn back around. You come back to me later tonight, maybe around closing. And I'll have it done for you, okay?
Could Pierre deliver it to the Sailor's Rest? I'll tip him.
My gosh, you're such a diva. Of
It's
course I
just
can
where-
have Pierre deliver it for you.
Thank you, Cleo.
Of course, RaRa. And you can head out as you have put your order in.
Then I need to go.
You actually, as you leave, you hear, yeah! And the ringing of the bell, and then they walk out.
And then I would need to run to the magic shop.
All right, you will head off to the magic shop. Before you make it to the magic shop, Kayth will be waking up, and I believe Moss will actually be walking out of her room at the same time. So Kayth and Moss, you guys will leave your rooms. You'll close the doors. You'll turn around and see both of each other in the hallway.
Do you want to... Sorry, that was a really different voice.
That was just Carter.
Do you want to... I have to deliver some magic dust to a man.
Oh.
It's on the cart.
I mean, I guess everyone is going somewhere.
That's what I was going to do, and then I was going to head to the magic shop. You want to head to the magic shop? Not that we
Magic
can actually
shop.
afford anything still, but we could maybe buy some potions so we don't die.
You know you don't want to go in there just for the potions.
It is easy to go in there and get lost in some things, yes.
Ew, I don't want to hear about that. Yeah, I'll come.
I was talking... Oh, okay. Let's go find Muley.
Are we gonna talk to the man who moved the owl bears?
If you want. Do you want to?
Yeah,
Then
I have
we
questions.
can
Maybe he's a
certainly do
druid.
that.
Although I don't think he's a druid because he used food.
Well, maybe the bear was still hungry.
Yeah, I was kind of imagining someone to just politely ask the owl bears to leave and then they left. But maybe he did that and also gave them food. Yeah, I'll come. We'll have to make a stop.
Well, I don't think Garl actually told me where he was, so I'm just gonna go where he last was.
He did tell
Muley.
you.
He's a merchant, so he's probably set up with the
tell you.
merchant stalls.
Roll a history
So,
check. I'll
you
tell
guys
you.
will-
You get it.
You guys will head downstairs, and right before you leave, you'll see Marin currently cleaning up the bar. Oh, good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hi, guys are headed out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marin, I met a man named Garl. Do you know him?
No.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I wish I wish I could help you. I don't really know a Garl. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you have the name right?
No, yeah, it's Garl. Garl.
That is an awful name.
He's a dwarf.
No. I love this. This is great. Kay's just like, yeah, whatever.
What's
Give
this
me some
magic
gold.
dust?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really know a Garl. What I do
He's
know
providing
though is
the dust for the festival for the big display.
Oh, that still doesn't help me. So he's an outside merchant who's coming in. Probably don't know him. I will say this though. Before you guys leave, I do have a gift for you. RaRa said that you guys hadn't received your ribbons yet, and I wanted to make sure you got some. And
Ribbons
he'll pull
for
out.
what?
Exactly. He'll pull out the ribbons. So these are. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. These are fortune ribbons. Basically, it's a tradition for the Tempest Fair that you would take one and write down like a wish or a prayer you might have. You write it down on the ribbon and you tie it off to one of the posts or near the dock or harbor. And essentially, the idea is as the winds come through Tapas and carry through the ribbons, the prayers and wishes will go up into the sky and off to some greater power that should hopefully grant you those wishes or prayers. But it's a tradition for the Tempest Fair, and I wanted to make sure that the four of you were able to be in on it.
Are these
RaRa,
biodegradable?
uh, that's a good question. I don't know myself, but there is, after the festival, there's a cleanup crew that goes and grabs all the
Oh,
ribbons.
okay. I'll
so-
take mine.
Okay.
I'll take mine as well.
All right. And then if you guys see Fizzi, let him know that I have his as well. RaRa
Fizzi
already
is
grabbed
gone
hers.
too?
He left the room earlier.
Where is everybody going?
I think everybody sort of had plans. I don't know why.
I didn't have plans.
What we do now.
Was I supposed to have my own plans?
No, I didn't think we were going to separate immediately as waking up.
Well, if you see Fizzi, tell him I have it, or I can give it to you, and you can give it to him and explain to him.
You can give it to him.
Yeah, you should give it to him.
I figured. Puts it away down behind the counter. Have a nice day, guys.
I'm Erin.
Continues to clean up this outrageous mess in the bar by himself. And you guys will leave the Sailor's Rest and head off into the grand city of Tapas.
So I think we should go to the mercantile district first so I can try to find this person.
Okay.
All right, you guys will head to the marketplace, which actually is a large area now that spans from the original marketplace all the way to the docks because of the Tempest Fair. And you are starting to search through. Please give me investigation checks. One of you with advantage to see how quickly we find Garl.
Investigation with advantage.
A 15. All right.
And if I fail that, let me know if I failed the DC for the check. Because I have, abilities I can do.
You will pass with a 15. You guys will begin searching the Grand Market here. And you're just sort of walking through and enjoying the time. I mean, there's people who are, getting their stalls ready. People who are already open. There's, like, a bit of, like, foods and tapestries and all types of different merchants as you come through. But as you are walking, you will hear a familiar voice as you make your way in, and it definitely sounds like the guy who gave you the quest to go find the powder. And
The dwarf.
As you look, you will see Garl, Garl the halfling, as he is currently throwing stuff up on the table he has and talking to somebody.
Moss. He's a lot shorter than I remember him. I'll walk up. Carl!
He'll look over. Oh, it's you!
Moss, can you get the crate from the... It's really heavy. That's why I asked you to come
Is
with
your
me.
name really Garl?
Yes, my name's Garl.
I found your
Why
dust.
wouldn't it be Garl? You found the dust! Oh,
Mm.
that's amazing news! Thank you so much for finding the dust. Do you have it? You have it here with
I
you?
grab the dust.
You bring over the chest. Oh! Thank you so much. You've basically saved the entire festival. I thank you so much. And he'll reach out for the chest. What?
Yo, here's the dust.
That was weird. Takes the chest, heads behind the stall, puts it away. You hear something lock and comes back around. Oh, thank you guys so much. He reaches out for a handshake. You've done a great service here. He shakes your hand, shakes your hand. You've really helped me out and will help the city out, really.
The reward. Carl.
A reward? I don't know if I remember telling you I would give you a reward.
No,
I thought you were doing it out of the kindness of your heart for the city of
wasn't doing it out of
Topics.
the kindness of my heart.
Yeah, I remember you wanted a reward.
We had to fight many goblins for this.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You'll have you adventurers. And he'll head behind the counter and hear him grumbling.
It's a Tempest
back there.
Fair, you know.
Do.
Oh,
She
did
carried
you? And he's gathering up some stuff, and he'll come back around. Here you go. Toss you a pouch.
Moss, is this heavy enough for saving the Tempest Fair? Do you want to...
I'm not sure.
Persuasion check. Kayth, I think, 'cause he initiated this.
I have a -1. Take it away.
I'm so bad at persuasion too. I have a +0.
I
We
love
all
that when
used
the...
to have like a plus fucking forever.
Oh,
I got
roll a
19 though.
19. Yeah.
The entire...
And the customer that he was helping is still there, and he's like, well, come on, give him more. And Garl's like, why are you you give him more? What do you mean I give him more? And the person's like, well, maybe I'll shop somewhere else. Goes behind the counter, pulls some more coin, comes out. Take it. Please leave before I have to give you more money. Thank you again.
Moss,
Carl, if you need anything else, we'll be at the Sailor's Rest.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Moss
pleasure.
sticks out her hand for a handshake with this just shit-eating grin.
Shakes your hand. Now, please, I have business. And the customer's like, oh, that was so nice of you. I'll be buying 2 of these. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank forgotten gods.
Forgotten ones. We don't
Forgotten
even know they were
ones.
gods.
Forgotten ones. Yeah, you guys gained some coin. You
much?
count up the coin, and the first bag is 50 gold, and the
Nice.
second bag is 25.
Nice.
So, Moss, this was technically like a my quest sort of thing, but you carried the crate
I
and
carried
also
it.
talked to the goblins. So I
That's
think
true.
we could split this 50-50.
Okay.
Nothing for the party. That'd be
How much is that in my pocket?
37 gold each and 5 silver each.
Well, we'll just put the gold in the party fund.
Or you can do
Thanks,
37
Dave.
each and a gold in the party fund.
Wait.
We just put 1
30.
gold in the party fund and we
Okay.
take 37 gold.
Oh, cool. 16 gold.
Hey, that's an amount. All right, so
Wait, did we just all get a bunch of money from the quests that we turned in?
that's not a party fund. Anyway, so
Oh.
Kayth and Moss, you guys go off and do that. RaRa, let's head back to you. You are now heading to Mystic Haven. Let's go ahead and take us over to the Mystic Haven. RaRa, it is, it's early. Stalls are getting put up and all that stuff. But you will enter. Oh, what is happening? That's not what I want. There we go. You will enter into Mystic Haven, which is just your first time being here. You will notice all of the. Who just made a 9%? Oh, right. Yeah. You'll walk in and you'll notice all the vibrant colors of all the different items in here, and the walls filled with things, and it's just like whoa. And then
I'm looking around. I'm
currently taking inventory. You will see this woman who is sort of looking at stuff and looks to you as you come in. Hello, good morning. She'll continue inventorying.
Did it update? My Roll20 didn't update, I don't think. Let me refresh it. I didn't see you show me a picture of a woman, Hunter.
I'm pushing us there.
A woman!
A woman!
Isn't this where we're heading next?
Yeah, but you're not there yet.
So
sure.
So RaRa's looking at some scrolls or whatever on a scroll rack, and she turns around. You're an elf.
Oh, you say you're an elf?
Uh-huh.
She looks up. Like as if she's heard this. Yes, and?
Like Kayth. Like a full elf with the big ears.
I suppose I am. Is that someone I'm supposed to know?
We adventure together. That's not why I'm here, though. I needed something. Sorry.
She closes her book and puts the pen away. Of course, that's no problem. I am an established shop. I obviously should be here helping you. What is it I can do for you? As she sort of walks over to the counter.
So I'm a bard, and I'll follow her over to the counter and stand on the other side of it. I'm looking to put on a show tomorrow night, and I needed this thing that I used to use when I used to perform at the dance school. It's spark powder. It does it sprays sparks.
Yes.
When it goes off, and then I need the scrolls to trigger it remotely.
I see. Well, when you said you were a bard, I was already grabbing the things you probably would have asked for. And she pulls out this box, and it just says Bard Starter Kit. And she's like, well, I obviously have the pyrotechnics you're looking for. I will say, though, the scroll thing of triggering it's a little new. I do actually kind of like that. Very creative on your part.
Yeah, we used to use it so you would dance around and then you could stomp on the scrolls and you would trigger the pyro.
Ooh, it's very interesting. I've heard a lot of that come from over in the west side of Lintumia. Is that where you're from?
Yeah, Marnum. I went to the West Craven Dance School.
Ah, now it's making sense. I see. Well, like I said, I have the pyrotechnics you're looking for. The scrolls themselves, I don't have any prepared right now, but I certainly could by end of day. It's a pretty easy spell and enchantment. Pretty sure I have the available ink and paper. Yeah, I could put that together for you. You can either pick it all up later tonight, a little before closing, or you can take the pyrotechnics now and come back for the spell scrolls. Whatever you'd like.
Do you have any way to deliver it to the Sailor's Rest?
Looks around. I don't, unfortunately. I am the only person who works here. Is there a reason you can't come pick it up?
No, I'm just worried that I might get busy. No, I can come back and pick it up.
Okay. Well, if you do get busy, obviously you can pick it up the morning of the festival. That's up to you. But yes, it will be here for you. I will need payment up front.
Okay.
The pyrotechnics, are you looking for small, medium, or large batch?
I need small. I need 4 smalls and a large.
All right. Takes out 4 smalls and a large, puts them down. All right. Well, you're looking at 2 silver pieces for the small each. So 2, 4, 6, 8 silver, and the large would be 5 silver. So you're looking at about a gold and 3 silver. That'd be for the fireworks. And then for the spell, give me a moment to find out how much paper and ink I need to use. Goes and looks around. Should be quite simple. Alright, and I should be able to make the scrolls for about 9. Let's just say 10 gold will get you everything.
RaRa will take out 10 gold.
Alright, wonderful. Like I said, come back later today. Should be done. And you said your name was?
RaRa Chiro.
RaRa Chiro.
If there's anything that comes up, I'm at the Sailor's Rest.
Alright, I do know the place well. Marin's quite the owner.
Oh, he's fantastic. I'm sorry about the elf thing. It just caught me off guard. I hadn't really seen any other elves since I've been in town.
She sort of is like, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's a big reason why I moved so far away and came to the east. People are much more lenient here. I'm just glad you didn't instantly want to hurt me. So thank you.
Oh no, that's more Kayth's thing.
She's very confused a little bit. Like, what? Okay. Either way, like I said, just come back later tonight and it'll be ready for you.
Fantastic, thanks. And RaRa will run out. She's got one more stop to make.
Goodbye.
Can we come
RaRa.
in like the Umbrella Academy meme as she's leaving?
I was just about to say,
Just
RaRa,
like-
you leave Mystic Haven. As you bye, you close the door, you're headed out, and then Kayth and Moss are both going towards the Mystic Haven, and you're heading away from the Mystic Haven. And you catch eyes.
I use my psychic connection to connect to RaRa and Boss. I don't. Maybe
Okay.
I do.
Where are you going now?
I got one more thing to do. Don't worry, I'll still be ready by midday.
Can I
Go
tether to you so we can
Elvin.
communicate where people are?
What? Why? I just said I meet you at the Sailor's Rest at midday.
I kind of want my thoughts to be my thoughts.
They are your thoughts. You don't have to transmit any of your thoughts. It's just
I
a way to
don't
Bye.
communicate.
I'm really busy.
Okay, bye.
Oh, man. I realized we missed our break, guys. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and take a short little 5-10 minute break. Everybody get your poo-poos, your pee-pees in, your drinks, whatever you need. And like I said, we'll be back in about 5 or 10-ish minutes. We'll continue with Moth and Kayth's little escapade here in the Mystic Haven. And then I think we'll jump over to... Or no, RaRa will have to finish one more thing, and then we'll jump over to Fizzi.
We don't have to play that one out. I was just about
Never
to text
mind.
you to be like,
We'll jump right to Fizzi after Kayth and Moss's adventure in Mystic Haven.
Matt,
All right, guys.
that can take place off screen. It's little.
We will be-
And it'd be better if it was just a reaction when it's done.
We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Hey there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, aka Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle. We're
Older and dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So dipshits mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of older and dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black. Hey everybody, what is up? We are back for this great adventure here through Coralthea. And before we start, a few words from our Joey.
Let me just get a sip of my blue alcohol drink.
A sip of his blue alcohol drink.
Guys, if you're enjoying your content here tonight, you can subscribe here on Twitch. Watch us live every Wednesday. You don't have ads. It's much better to be a sub than not a sub. Trust me. You can also watch the VODs if you miss an episode, so you can catch up and stay live. If you don't care about watching live, though, we do post everything on YouTube, as well as all of our other content, youtube.com/olderandDumber. You should also follow us there. Subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell so you're notified whenever we post episodes of our after show after the adventure. And please share. It helps us defeat the rigors of the algorithm.
You can ring my bell.
And if you want to support the content, make it even better, maybe we can buy David a new computer or Carter some backlights so he's not just a floating head. You can do so by supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/olderandDumber. Every cent goes back into the content we produce, and you can be a backer for as low as $5 a month. That is less than a value menu burger at your favorite burger joint.
Less than a ring light that Carter could definitely buy.
All right. Let's go ahead and get right back into the adventure. So last we left off, Moss and Kayth were heading into Mystic Haven once again to do some shopping. Let's find out. Kayth, Moss, you guys will head into Mystic Haven and you will see Alara is behind the counter and is picking up her book, sees you guys come in, closes it, put it back on the counter. Hello. How can I... Oh, it's you two. How can I help you?
Wow,
As
your
she's
demeanor
looking-
changed pretty quickly.
As she's looking at Kayth.
Hi, we just got back into town, and Kayth is sort of like fixing like strands of more silver hair back into his bangs.
Mm-hmm.
We were just taking a look. The fairs that Moss, we're here for potions, I think.
Kayth said he wants to get lost in you.
Well, no, that's not what I said.
Looks over
That
at
is
you.
what
Out of
you
context. Do you
Just
have
sort
any
of-
healing potions in stock with the fair going on?
Yes, I do still have a stock full of things. You are more than welcome to take a look. And let me go ahead and get the stock up for you guys.
Kayth, ask her to the fair.
What do I even ask her to do at the fair? I haven't been to a fair in a long time.
Just ask her if she's going with any.
So, what does one traditionally do at the fair? As I'm looking through her inventory that she put in front of me.
Not what I told you to ask.
Well, here at the Tempest Fair, people usually get ready for...
Bless
I tried
you.
to hold it. I really did. It's like,
Bless
oh
you.
no. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. People are usually getting prepared or ready for the Sailor's Challenge. People tend to buy special seats and things so that they can get a good area for the mock naval battle. And a lot of people will just walk the market and eat some of the nice special food and drink and mostly just have a nice time with all the entertainment. At least that's what people usually do.
And if I might ask, what do you traditionally do at the fair?
Be more direct.
Moss in the background. Well, I will usually go and get some of the special food that comes in. There is food that comes from all over, so I try to see if anyone has food from Sauveur. I like to at least have some of the comforts of home. And I'll usually go and check out the Sailor's Challenge and see who's the champion. Those people tend to be very impressive. But other than that,
Kayth is doing the Sailor's Challenge.
looks over at you and looks back. Oh, you are?
He is.
I look at
What
Moss.
challenge are you going to compete in?
All of them.
All of them? You're looking
That's-
to go for the grand prize?
He is.
Wow.
Oh,
How
yeah.
impressive would that be?
It'd be very impressive, actually.
It'd be very impressive, Kayth.
I hear the grand prize this year is quite good.
Oh, what is
Well,
it?
Well, I hear that the grand prize is going to have some sort of magical compass,
You
gold
love
purse
magic and compasses.
a large gold purse. I heard there's going to be a recommendation letter written from Captain Zephyr, and I believe all the competitors receive commemorative medals. But that's, of course, the consolation.
Well, maybe I'll see you there in the crowd.
See,
Um,
crowd.
I guess maybe you will. If you're competing, I'll make sure to cheer for you.
Afterwards, maybe we can get some of that Sauveur food that you were talking about.
Better. Good
If anybody has any, of course.
Anyway,
And I'll
my
take
friend.
two regular healing potions and put them on the counter as she's talking. And
Go
put
ahead.
100 gold out.
Go ahead, Moss.
Oh, I mean, if you're buying healing potions, I will not. Can I have one of those?
Yes, that's why I'm buying them.
That's very nice of you.
Oh, it's so nice of you, Kayth.
She'll take the gold and she'll hand you back the potions. Thank you so much.
What was RaRa in here for?
Who?
The RaRa Chiro. You of course know her name, right? The RaRa Chiro.
Sorry, I lost my mind for a second there. Yes, RaRa was the last customer in here, and what are you asking? What is it she got?
Well, yeah, what is she doing here?
Well, it seemed as though she was getting some materials for, I have to assume some sort of performance.
Yeah, that tricks out.
I'm glad that checks out.
You don't have to be weird. I'm just trying to see what my friend is doing.
I'm the weird one.
I don't like the way you're talking to me.
I kind of like the way you're talking to me.
What? What?
Anyway,
Well,
is there anything else I can help you with?
What?
I think that's all,
heard me.
Miss Windrider. We'll be seeing each other, and I'll start pushing Moss out
Don't
of
touch me.
the seclusion.
This
I'm
is-
sure we will see each other.
Man, I wanted to do the sailing competition.
What did you just sign me up for?
Sailing? How awesome! I love boats. This
Moss, I don't know how to sail.
Me either. The first time I was on a boat was when I came here in the basement part of the boat. Is that
Is
what they
there
call
like
it?
a fighting challenge?
I don't know. I just heard sailing and impressive, and
You said you signed me. I'm signed up for all of them.
well, how impressive! But now I'm confused because then she was talking to me.
That was weird.
That was weird. We agree that was weird.
That was weird.
I think I'm gonna be a sailor too.
Let's go sign me up for the Sailor's Challenge, I
Can
guess.
we go to the library and read about sailing?
We gotta, I assume the entry to this event has to be in some advance, right?
I just thought you would say, I want to sail.
They're
But,
like in the crowd. They're like, "Who do you want to sail?"
but I guess you're right. Let's go see how we can become sailors.
All right, you guys head off to see if you can't find where it is you start this sign up for the Sailors Challenge. And as you guys are walking through the Grand Plaza, you'll ask around a little bit, listen in, and eventually you'll find out that there is sign-ups near the center of the Grand Plaza. And as you get there, you will see that there's a little bit of a line, not a super long one, but there's a good, like, 10 or so people in this line. But it's not moving.
Competition.
It's not moving yet. But then you will see a woman comes out and is stands up on a table and yells out to the crowd. You will see. Come on. Come on. I'm also gonna move us to the marketplace, or not marketplace, the Grand Plaza. You will see this
So black for
woman.
me.
You will see this woman stand up
Bam.
on a table. All right, listen up. You're going to be signing up for the Sailors Challenge, where you're going to be putting up your best dukes and your best brave soul, and you're going to show off how great you all are as sailors. And everyone's
Kayth,
like,
I'm gonna be a
"Oh,
sailor.
oh."
Kayth, I'm gonna be a sailor.
And people are like, yeah. Now I only want the bravest sons of bitches signing up for this, because I want to
brave.
see... She hears you yell out, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I want to see the bravest ones of you come out and put on a great show. Now let's get these sign-ups started. And she'll sort of jump down in front of the table, and people are like, yeah, and she'll go behind and start taking sign-ups. So the
Kayth,
line
we
is...
are so fucked.
I don't know how to sail, boss.
This is the person, by the way. I forgot to show it off.
Oh. Muscle Mommy. She's a real Rhea Ripley.
But anyway, so the line is beginning to move. You're gonna jump in or what? Both of you
I'm
can.
so confidently in this line.
We're in it.
All right, Moss is in it. Yeah. So you guys are going through. You'll notice there's a lot of different people in this line. You see a couple humans. You see a couple dwarves. You even see a tiefling and a water genasi, which are very rare. And you know, a
Moss,
couple of half
that
elves
one
and
is
stuff.
made of water. How do we beat that in a sailing competition?
You just have to be confident.
So you guys will eventually make your way up to the table, where that woman sits. She says, "All right, see you at the competition," as the person walks in front of you, and then you walk up. It's you! You're the one who yelled out and said you're
It's
brave!
me! I am brave!
It's wonderful to meet you. And she comes in for like a big, like, you know, grab
I
your
go for
forearm.
like a high five and it's
She-
really awkward and weird.
Anyway, So, the two of you are going to sign up for the Sailors Challenge then, huh?
There's
Yeah,
actually we
we're
have a
good
third.
sailors.
We have a third one that actually wants to sign up as well.
Third.
He's
Well,
not here.
are
He
you
was-
signing up as individuals or are you signing up as a team?
We can sign up
We
as a
can be
team.
a team?
Yes.
Can you be on our team?
Essentially, your whole team works towards the accumulation of points, and none of you can compete in the same challenges if you do a team. But if you're an individual, you can compete in everything, and in the
I said
end,
you would do
if
all
you
of
win,
them.
you win everything.
You
So
have to be
it's
an
up to you.
individual.
We'll just say you were new in town and didn't know what the competition entailed, but we were all signed up for all of them, is what you meant.
Have any of you been a part of the Sailors Challenge before?
Of course.
Oh, so then you
So
know
what?
all of the challenges.
No, we
5
don't know
different
any
ones?
of the challenges and we need help. Can you
I-
please tell us all the challenges?
Sorry, I got
please?
nervous. I
It's okay.
I'm
It's
not
okay.
a sailor.
You still seem like you have some gumption, and that's okay. So, the 5 challenges that we're going to be having here at the Sailors Challenge this year is 1, the rope gauntlet. 2, a knot tying marathon. 3, the boat sprint. 4, walking the plank. And 5, the sail raising showdown. Each of these competitions entail different things. Which one do you want to know about more? Or do you want to know about all of them?
Yeah.
I'll
What is
go
the
ahead and
showdown?
describe them.
Yeah, do that.
So the rope gauntlet. Competitors will climb towering masts rigged with ropes and swing across and try to climb to the top of the mast as fast as possible.
I
Whoever
could do
climbs
that.
there fast wins. It'll take speed and agility and maybe a little bit of oh my gosh. People hit each other.
I think I could
People
be
hate
good at-
each other. Kayth,
Wait,
this
Moss,
sounds
I think I
awesome.
could be that. good
Then
at
there's
that
the
one
knot
too,
tying marathon. It basically is what it is. Contestants will race to tie a series of intricate sailor knots correctly with precision and speed, and the first to do so wins.
That seems like a Fizzi thing.
There's also a first, second, and third for every challenge, just to let you know. Then there's the boat sprint, a small dinghy race across the harbor, requiring you to row furiously and navigate tricky currents across. Again,
human.
first one there wins.
Me, I can't.
Next is walking the plank, which is actually basically a competition of fighting. Both contestants are put on a narrow plank, and you are told to fight with padded staves, and the first to fall off loses. And it's sort of
I
a
could do
tournament. Then, last but not least, is the sail raising showdown. It's a time challenge to hoist and secure a ship's sails faster than anyone else. And again, first one to do so wins. Now, every challenge can have a first, second, and third place. Points are doled out as so. First place gets 5 points. Second place gets 3. Third place gets 1. Everything after gets 0. And at the end of the competition and the Sailors Challenge, whoever has the most points wins the grand prize. And then runner-ups get a small prize, and everyone will receive a commemorative medal. Now, the first place winner of every challenge will get an extra 50 gold. So, which challenges would you like to sign up for? Obviously, upping your chances for the grand prize would be doing as many challenges as you can, but also remember that people who come in first in one thing could come in last in another and not gain points. So, it's up to you.
We could all sign up as individuals. In everything.
Or it could be good team building. Or we can sign up as individuals, but I'm very competitive, and if I have to fight you, I'm gonna take you down.
I like your spirit!
You think you could take me, Moss?
Yes. Is there any way we can sign up as... I don't know if we should do individuals or as a group. I don't even know if RaRa would want to do any of these. I'm getting a little overwhelmed.
I think RaRa is busy enough, probably. It seemed like she had all of her days.
Quick,
planned
talk to
out.
her in your brain.
I can't anymore. I would have had to make the connection when I saw her, which I asked to do.
Can we sign up as a group and then decide which ones we're going to do later once we talk to our people?
Yes, if you sign up as a group, then each of you can pick your challenges later. You don't have to choose them now. Again, no two people can join in the same... Basically, one of your party, group, team, can compete in a challenge. And that's it.
It would be really fun to fight Kayth, though.
So if you sign up as a team, you wouldn't fight your friend here.
Well, we wouldn't be on that challenge together, right? It would be one person at that challenge at a time.
If we
right?
signed up as individuals, we'd get to fight each other.
We could team up.
I don't want to
That
hear
is
that.
cheating.
That's very much cheating.
Is it
and
against the rules?
It's very much against the sport of the game.
Duh, even I knew that. And
Against
I'm
the
not even a
sport
real
of the game,
sailor.
not against the. Okay. Well, there's going to be other people teaming up.
Okay,
again.
we're just gonna sign up as a group.
All right, then a group you will be. What is your group name?
The Midnight Riders.
You're not there, Fizzi.
I know, but still.
Can say we don't have one yet, guys.
We don't have one yet.
Or you can say we're the Stardust Crusaders.
I'll put you down as Team 3.
Ugh, boring.
Well, come up with a name. You can bring it to
Golden
me
Wind.
later.
Okay,
Steel Ball Rush.
we'll get back to you.
Stone Ocean.
Sounds good.
How-
Diamond is unbreakable.
Just out of curiosity, the people in this line and who have signed up already, how much do they know about sailing? I mean, obviously, I know plenty about sailing.
It doesn't seem like there's a
I
lot
heard you
about
say multiple
sailing.
times you're not a sailor, but it's
I'm a little
okay.
nervous. I'm not a sailor.
It's okay. You don't have to be. Of course, this challenge is called the Sailor's Challenge, and that's only because all of the things you're going to be doing in is what sailors usually do. But it doesn't mean that people who aren't sailors can't compete.
See,
So
you don't have to be a
don't
sailor,
worry.
Kayth. You can still be impressive. We're trying to get Kayth to win because he likes that girl in the magic store. He wants to get lost in her.
That's
Oh.
not the context of what I said at all.
The owner
I
of
heard
Mystic
it.
Haven.
Yeah.
Alara Windrider.
Yeah, that's her.
She very much, she comes every year to the Sailor's Challenge.
She comes
She
every
likes
year
watching.
to the Sailor's Challenge, Kayth.
The one with
She actually supplied the compass for this year's grand prize.
It's a magic compass.
maybe I can find my way out. You know, if I'm lost.
Ew, Kayth. Stop.
You said it. I was just saying.
Okay, there are more people in line. Thank you, and
Oh,
we will
wh-
see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Goodbye.
How
As you guys
exciting! We're
leave.
sailors now.
I don't know if that's what that means. Where did you want to go next? You wanted to talk to the person that went the owlbears away?
Yeah, but we're
All
doing
right.
fun things. Shouldn't we have a
Do we
day
wanna
of fun?
find Fizzi or is he busy? See, that rhymed.
But yeah, we should ask him if he wants to be a sailor.
We already signed him up. He's flying.
Oh,
All right,
We're ready.
after your guys'
He's a sailor. He's the only experience he has. We're playing the play. He's not playing on the bench.
Kayth, Moss, and RaRa have their bit of escapades. We come back to Fizzi, who is very hard at work, working on his next big invention.
Let's go. This guy's been at work for hours.
All right, Fizzi, we're going to sort of look at this as over the entire time, this is what happens. But essentially, we are getting into your working process of creating our big buddy. If everybody could get their scripts pulled up.
You got it, brother. I've had it. I've been waiting.
have had it
So,
too.
Fizzi, you are working hard. It's getting hot inside of the workshop. You're collecting things from the scrap heap. You're getting anything you need from Thorin. You're grabbing stuff. You're pulling things in. You're working hard. You're slamming down. It's getting real hot. And let's go ahead and start this up. I need to change the music. Fizzi got special music. Where's Fizzi special music?
Kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor.
I think it's this one.
I love her.
This is close to what I wanted. Yes. All right. So, Fizzi, you are hard at work in... Oh, this isn't what I wanted. I'm sorry. I want to make sure this is good for you. I've got the wrong music. I think this is what I want. This what I want? Yeah, this will work. This works for the music I want. Okay. Fizzi. As you adjust the alignment of gears on your workbench, the sound of wood splintering echoes in your mind. Suddenly, you're back in your childhood workshop. Broken pieces of your miniature catapult litter the floor, smoke curling lazily from the tiny explosions that left your hands trembling. Gimlet's angry shouts are drowned out by the creak of the workshop door. Your father, Bolton, enters with his usual calm demeanor, a heavy toolbox in hand. He kneels beside you, picks up a charred fragment, and places it gently in your palm.
Well, that's no good, Fizzi. But mistakes are part of learning, kiddo. If you blow it up, you can build it better.
His voice lingers as the memory fades, leaving you with the same tools in your hands and the same drive in your heart. Please start by making a athletics check for me.
Get out of here!
Oh,
No!
What was
Oh,
it? I can't see. I have my script.
Natty. It's a natty.
Oh my god! Put it in the chat!
Oh.
natural 1, Fizzi.
Get-
Now, this doesn't mean that you don't continue, but it does mean that as you started and we're getting through this portion of creating our big buddy, you found a lot of challenges and a lot of stuff kind of kept blowing up on you, but you continued forward. You
Inner
are going to
monologue.
gain... Oh,
Yeah.
yes!
Can I enter monologue?
Yes, you can! Please do!
I'm still counting that nat one.
Fair. They almost died. I can't let that happen again. I gotta get this thing going. I gotta protect them. Just like my family protected me. I need to help them.
That was beautiful. Please, go ahead. Reroll.
Should have been a fucking 19.
It was a 1.
But now it's a... Oh.
Not much
Oh,
better.
no.
What are you
It should have been an
doing?
18.
Well-
Inner monologue again.
You
You
can't.
stayed up too late.
It's fine. It's not a nat 1.
It's fine. Now, yes, you were going to get 2 levels of exhaustion, so instead you will gain 1 level of exhaustion as you are working through this and trying to put all of your heart into it, just like your father told you to.
Real quick, is there a place on D&D Beyond to keep track of this, or is this a me thing?
Exhaustion? Yeah, you hit conditions and you can add exhausted and it tells you levels. Oh, wait, but the levels on there are going to be wrong.
Yeah, it
Don't
doesn't
do it.
work. You
Don't
gotta
do
track it yourself.
You know.
Okay.
There's a Tumbro exhaustion.
All right.
So,
I got
Fizzi, you continue to work on our big buddy, and as sparks fly from the forge, your mind drifts to the deafening roar of the Earthshaker cannon's maiden shot. You stand on the deck of the Lorarian warship, surrounded by doubting officers. The cannon gleams in the sunlight, a monument to your ingenuity. The air is tense as you give the order to fire. A deafening boom splits the air, and the target ship shatters into splinters. Cheers erupt from the crew, but it's Commander Staunchhammer's steady hand on your shoulder that you remember most.
This cannon will protect hundreds of lives, Fizzi. You've done something important here.
Oh my god, that was an admiral.
The pride of that moment feels distant now, as you hammer the next piece into place, knowing this time your creation must protect more than just lives. It must protect your friends. If you could please make a Constitution saving throw this time, Fizzi.
On the saving throw. Lickaroony doony.
Oh my god.
No,
It's about
Fizzi.
to be the jankiest robot we've ever seen.
No. The robot gets built. This is the exhaustion it takes out of him.
This is about to be the jankiest Fizzi we've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fizzi,
no.
And why have to sail?
You continue to think about, you did create the Earthshaker cannon, and although there are people like Thorin who look at you as this amazing inventor for it, you at the time felt immense pride for it, and you still now feel a bit of happiness for it, but you've always yearned for more, and this is it. This will get you that. You feel it coming as you put your heart into this. And it's taking a lot from you. You now have 2 levels of exhaustion. Now, the rhythmic clanging of metal fades as your thoughts drift to a stormy night years ago. The roar of wind and rain fills your ears as you and Sparkplug fight to save your family's fishing boat. The rigged pulley system, a joint invention between you two, holds steady until a rope snaps. In the chaos, Sparkplug shoves you out of the way, his body absorbing the weight of the falling mast. You see him lying there, battered but alive, and his words still echo as you grip his hand.
It's not the machines, Fizz. It's the people they save. Never forget that.
The storm fades, replaced by the glow of the workshop as you tighten the last bolt. Sparkplug's words linger in your mind. You know now, this creation isn't just a machine. It's a promise. I'm going to need you to make your last check, which will be a Tinkerer Tools check, which just means that you would roll, I guess as an artificer, you would roll intelligence plus proficiency bonus. So you'd roll a d20, add your proficiency plus intelligence modifier.
I think you can roll tools on D&D Beyond.
Oh, if you can, then you should be able to click it and roll it, maybe.
I think so. Under proficiencies.
You never click anything on this godforsaken.
Well, that was just tools. See if you can.
Nah,
click.
all right.
See if you can.
No, there's no thing for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just
right.
roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus.
All right. Should I roll it in roll 20 or in beyond?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Whatever you're feeling.
You
Put the
said
D-
10 plus proficiency?
Yeah. Okay.
11 is actually... That will be good enough for you not to gain another level of exhaustion.
Crap.
Holy
Fizzi.
moly, David.
Fizzi,
It's been rough.
This is a rough one.
Fizzi, as you put the last finishing touches on our big buddy, and you tighten that last bolt, standing before you is not just a creation, but a promise. Not just a new tool, but a friend to keep you safe and to keep those around you safe. Before you stands our big buddy.
Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks so cool!
So Fizzi, this stands before you. What is going on with Fizzi? What's he exhibiting? What's he feeling? What does he do?
He is exhausted and happy and satisfied. He is very, very confident in our big buddy. Oh my god, he looks so cool.
Well, Fizzi, with that, you activate our big buddy, and he will activate and look towards you as his eyes shine, waiting for your command.
Welcome, friend.
You see him sort of like nod his head, and you can hear the old metal just sort of like
Ah. You're beautiful. He's just got a big, big smile. If you're not busy, I could use a little help picking up here.
starts picking up the workshop with you.
Thank you.
So you
Does
guys
it
will
speak?
currently does not speak. No.
Okay.
It will help you clean up the workshop, and when you are done, you'll leave the room, and behind you will walk our big buddy, and you will watch as Thorin is like just waiting. You're coming through the door, and he's like, and then he sees our big buddy, and he's like, "Oh, Mr. Fizzi, it's wonderful. You've done a fine work here. It's outstanding. Great
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
You look very tired.
Yeah,
It seemed like you were very hard at work in there.
but I'm really happy.
You should be. It's marvelous." And you see his wife sort of over on the other side of the room. "Oh, yeah, it looks really good. Why don't you make anything like that?" He looks back. "What do you mean? I make everything else for the city of Tompus. What do you mean? I ain't got time to make robots. Why are you gonna make me look bad in front of Mr. Fizzbang?" And she's like, "Ah." And he turns back around. "Fizzi, if you need anything else, please come back anytime."
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will.
You'll gather your things, and our big buddy will follow you out, and you will head back into the coffin as you die.
When we get really famous, this guy's gonna turn that workshop into like a museum. Fizzbang. First edition of his greatest
The
creation.
Lentumium Fizzbang Museum.
So Fizzi is RaRa, first of all. Fizzi, you will leave with our big buddy out of the hammer and anvil. I have to make sure David isn't dying before I continue.
Oh,
Good?
yeah, man, I'm good.
Okay, all right, good. You will leave the hammer and anvil with our big buddy, and you will head out into the city of Tompus with your new friend. As you walk out, people look and are like, "Whoa." Everyone sort of is like looking at you and wondering what it is, and you just continue on. Where are you headed, Fizzi?
About what time is it?
2 or 3, maybe 4.
Fizzi wants some food. Fizzi had a very light breakfast.
Sure. There's tons of food being made here in the Grand Plaza, or you can head to the Sailor's Rest. It's up to you.
We'll go to the Grand Plaza.
All right, you will head to the Grand Plaza. Now, who else is in the Grand Plaza right now? RaRa, Moss, and Kayth. You guys
think we're
had
here.
left signing up. Yeah, so I assume. Okay, so everybody's in the Grand Plaza. Eventually,
And Muley.
I
need something dusk or later. Just whatever you can give me. Closer to sunset, the better. I need to lock it up. Check your messages, Hunter.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. No problem. Yeah, we've got you. What was the name again?
RaRa Chiro.
RaRa. I got it. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Write it down.
He writes it really big. I wrote it down. See, it's right here.
Okay, because you didn't seem like you were taking me seriously.
I'm taking you seriously. I don't know why you'd think I wasn't taking you seriously.
Because you weren't writing it down before.
I am. Look, I wrote it 4 times.
All right, what does it say? What
Says-
slot?
It says RaRa Chiro. Haven't you heard of me? I'm RaRa Chiro.
Yeah, time slot
Oh,
for the
dusk.
stage.
Dusk.
Dusk. Excellent. Thank you. That's all I needed.
You wanted it tomorrow, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, yeah, no, that's still good. All right, we're good.
Yeah?
Yes, dusk tomorrow. You've got it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. A little bit of a problem.
What's the act before me? Because I have to set up before.
Someone named...
It's gonna be the hot kid.
Boy, what the fuck did I write here?
Oh my god. Let me see my name again.
He shows you your name. It's there. It's definitely you can see RaRa Chiro. And he's like, all right. Mr. Arkwright. That's what it is. Arkwright. It's weird. It's got a W and all these things. Mr. Arkwright is going to he'll be the person performing just before you.
And you said that there's a house band for the stage, right?
Yes, it's the Tempest Minstrels.
Thank you.
No problem.
And I'll start to wander over towards the quest board in hopes that my friends will be around somewhere.
You'll see Kayth and Moss walking away from some table with a line.
And Muley.
And Muley in the cart.
RaRa's hair, or her head floof, bleached blonde with red tips now and spiked up.
Oh.
Wow. Is this for your
Impressive.
performance?
Oh yeah, I got a whole thing for the weekend.
What
We
time
just
is your
signed up for-
performance?
Dusk. I just signed up for it.
We just signed up for a contest of bravery.
Oh,
Have you ever
Are we-
wanted to be a sailor?
we brave? Not really. That seems like hard work.
Well,
Oh,
this one is like more of like a tournament.
Okay, when is
here's
that?
the thing. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm gonna. Well, I'm busy at night. If it's not at night, I guess I can cheer
Hunter,
you on.
is it at night?
The Sailors challenges go throughout the whole day. So there's actually 3 challenges are tomorrow, and 2 challenges are on the next day.
But will it be during her performance?
No.
I would say no as well.
I would also say
if
no.
I were you, I would say no. Yeah, fine. None of them are during your performance.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, RaRa. I signed up Kayth for all of the events because Miss Windrider would think it would be really impressive if he did it.
From the magic shop?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Why would she think it's impressive?
She likes sailors.
Oh, is Kayth a sailor?
Nope, but he's gonna be tomorrow.
I don't think she has a. Okay.
She likes the display of bravery.
Kayth, you know her already, or did you just meet her?
I mean, I just know her from the magic shop and going in.
We met her last time when I went to buy you a potion.
You guys met her before?
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Oh.
Why?
Huh, it's just weird. Nothing.
What?
Well, I said Kayth's name a couple times when I was talking to her. She didn't really notice.
Well, she noticed when we walked in. At first, she was like, I don't want to help you guys. I'm reading. And then she saw Kayth and she was like, oh.
Because I was like, oh, wow, you're an elf just like my friend Kayth. And she was like, who's that?
Damn. She
Yeah.
forgot your name.
I don't think I ever said my name.
That is actually on par with how you handle social situations.
Yeah, I forgot.
Does she know your... I said your name a few times. She knows it now.
I think she probably has put it together. She
She also
smart.
might like me. I don't know. I'm a little confused on that.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was
we both
weird.
agree that was weird.
It was weird.
Wow, everybody loves you in this town. Like, you've got a city guard crush, and now the magic shop owner has a crush on you.
I don't think the city guard had a crush.
No, remember the letter? They were like, you're so beautiful and talented and powerful.
Oh, yeah. That was a real letter that I got.
At this time, you all are about to start hearing the crowds around you are like, whoa, ooh, did you see that? What in the heck? Whoa. As you guys turn, you will see Fizzi walking towards the area of the Grand Plaza that you guys are at, and following behind him is this.
Whoa, what is that?
Whoa.
I should probably show this to the people, huh?
Yeah.
To the
That's ever.
people. I'll blow up this.
Our big buddy. Can't make it bigger. We
Hi,
have-
Fizzi.
Oh, there we go. I can make it bigger.
Ah!
There's a man behind you, and he's smoking.
Oh, yeah, that's our big buddy. That's what I sketched.
You built this?
Yeah.
RaRa like runs up and leans in and like looks it all over, like walks around it.
It's a little bit taller than RaRa, but shorter than Kayth and a little shorter than Moss.
That seems like some feat of engineering there.
Oh, thank you, Kayth. Thank you, Kayth. Let's bounce it over at the Hammer and Anvil.
What is
Lovely,
it?
lovely couple that works there.
What's it for?
For us, for you guys, to help protect you
Oh.
and RaRa and Kayth, and Sable,
And Muley.
of course,
Muley.
little you.
Little muley.
I covered his ears for a second.
RaRa like gets up in its face. Hello, my name's RaRa Chiro. What's your name? Is it
Oh,
our big
yeah.
buddy?
He can't speak yet. Or, I mean, I shouldn't say yet. He can't speak.
But he looks down at you. And you
Does he
ask,
understand us?
You did ask, is your name our big buddy? And he...
Oh wow, that's a really long name. I think I'm just gonna call you Obi. Is that okay?
Cute.
I like it. Obi.
Says yes.
Now, Obi, these are my friends.
Waves to you. Sable's like,
Hi, Obi.
Fizzi, we signed you up for a competition there.
We're gonna be sailors. Do you think Obi can come too?
Maybe he's kind of
I
heavy.
think that they would view that as
I
cheating.
don't.
Why? He just looks like a guy.
She was very against cheating, and I
It
don't
wasn't
really.
cheating.
It was cheating.
It was against probably the sport. You know, it wasn't probably good sport.
She's very intense.
Oh,
Anyway, there's a one where you have to sail. There's one where you have to fight. There's another one where you have to fight, and then there's
I can sail.
you have to tie knots.
I think I can tie some knots. You know. Cool. Can I get some food first? I'm kind of hungry.
It's
Dude,
not
you
today.
guys see Fizzi, who is like, he's like, looks very exhausted.
Maybe you should take a nap.
When is this?
Tomorrow?
And the
Wow.
2
They
days.
get some food.
You guys could definitely get some food. Again, you have the option of the many different food that is being prepared here in the market, or you can head to the Sailor's Rest and get food there. It's up to you.
Do you have any place in mind, Fizzi, or?
I mean, here's fine. Let's see what exotic cuisines I got brought in.
I think it's Priple season.
Follow our noses, DM. Priples? What's a priple? Oh, wait, I think I know what a priple was. I was kind of... There's a farm near me that grew those, I think.
What's a Bible?
It's a potato apple.
Where did the R come from?
Who knows?
I think
would
it
be
was
like a-
kind
Poapple.
of...
They come from what is it, northwest of here, Hunter?
Come from the northern area of Sauveur.
Yeah.
Sort
On
of
my travels, I
along the
traveled-
western border of Lentumia, I think.
Yes. Both of those things are correct.
It's quite a hearty sort of food.
Well, as you guys are walking through the market, you'll start hearing a bunch of different things called out as I get the correct music back up here. Dun, 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 dun. First couple things you'll hear citrus tardies, come get a citrus tardy. And you hear someone else, honeydews.
Ooh.
Twisted taters. And those are the first things you hear. You'll also see some meats cooking. Yeah. Kind of what are you in the mood for?
I want a citrus thing.
A citrus tardis, all right. Yeah, you can head over to that person's little stall and
RaRa follows Moss.
buy yourself a citrus tardis. It would be 1 silver for 2.
I don't know how to do the math for this.
Oh, here, I have a silver.
May will never have to adjust her gold ever. You get 2 citrus tarts. They are a crispy pastry filled with limes, lemons, oranges, in many different combinations. You can actually get specifically, you can get one that has all 3, one with 1 with 2, one with, whatever you want. And they're topped with sugar and they're fried.
Ooh. Oh.
Delicious. Oh, yeah. Oh.
So you get 2 of those for a silver. Anyone else want one of those?
I'm looking for marks.
Oh, this guy's out robbing.
Fizzi is interested in the potatoes. He said there was a potato or
Yeah.
something.
Twisted Tato.
With
I'm
the-
also interested in the twisted tato though, so I'm gonna work my way over there with Fizzi.
So the twisted tatoes are with a spicy southern Sauveur seasoning. A fried spiral cut potato on a skewer with dusting of dried spices. And it is served with a side of honey for a little savoriness.
Sounds good.
That sounds amazing.
Same thing, 1 silver for 2.
Fizzi will buy one for him and one for Kayth.
All right. right, Fizzi, you will give a silver and get yourself some twisted potatoes. Guys, eat those up. And then other than that, there is also you will
He's
find
dead.
he's back.
This is weird.
He's back. That's what matters.
It
You'll
was
also
weird.
you'll also hear some meats that are out there. There is octopus on a stick. There is salmon sliders.
Sounds so good. May is saying that.
Shrimp poppers. There is also so there's what the hell are they called? Kebabs. But they have vegetable kebabs and meat kebabs. So they have shark meat kebabs, and they have like just a like fried vegetable kebabs.
Hey guys,
With seasoning.
This was really good. I think a honeydew will finish me off for the afternoon, though. Do you want half, Moss?
Yeah. But I also want a kebab, I think.
Kebab.
Kebab.
What's a honeydew? Copper?
The honeydew is everything's a silver for 2, basically.
2 honeydews is a lot of honeydew. So
give
five copper for 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as much as I personally don't like seafood, Fizzi would probably go for those shark kebabs or
Yeah.
those shrimp poppers.
Hell yeah, you can get both. Again, everything is 1 silver for 2. So you can sort of buy what you want, or 5 copper for 1. It's up to you.
Yeah, Fizzi's gonna get some of that shrimp and some of one of those shark kebabs.
But you guys can continue to gather up all of the food you'd like. Have a nice time here in the marketplace.
There it is.
RaRa's eating melons again.
And what a perfect time for us to go ahead and end tonight's session of
No, I want to get my
Coralthea.
deliveries. I want to get my deliveries. No.